Minecraft's latest game drop, Chase the Skies, is now available to play. And between the new music, the happy ghast, the vibrant visuals, and the new lead mechanics, there's just so much I'm excited to check out. I really think some of these changes could be a total game changer in the Superflat meta. But there's just one problem. I got so focused on completing my latest mega project that I completely forgot to update my world over the last 6 months. So we're gonna collect all the items we missed. And at the end, we'll get to see everything we've collected and built over the last 13 years be completely transformed with the beautiful new vibrant visuals. Did I mention this video is sponsored by Minecraft? I'm so thankful they would actually pay me to make a video about their game, because doing that is coincidentally one of my favorite things to do. But it does mean we need to hurry and collect all the things we missed so we can get to the new content. The first thing on our list to collect is leaf litter, which was introduced in the spring to life drop. We can get these really easily by just smelting up some leaves in our super smelter. But first, we need to update our world somehow. Ah yes, science and medicine journals, here we go. All right, here it is, the time machine. Wow, that's fancy. Doors that flip up, right? We just, okay, perfect. Okay, I hope this works. Oh man, oh man. Oh, okay. Whoa. I guess this is the future? Only one way to find out. Leaf litter naturally generates on the floors of forests, dark forests, and wooded badlands biomes. But I'm so happy that I can still get it in Superflat by smelting any type of leaf block. Okay, I've got my leaves. Let's give this a shot. We're gonna put them in here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's smelting. It's doing something. Yes, let's go. I can't wait to try this out. The first place I thought to use the leaf litter was under the big oak tree next to my honey farm. The effect was subtle at first, but combined with the falling leaf particles also added in the spring to life drop, the atmosphere in my harbor was immediately enhanced. I had fun asking myself, if I were a leaf, where would I end up? And inevitably, that tended to be in the shady alleyways between buildings or on the stumps and rocks beneath trees. Ugh, this is such a vibe. I can't get over it. Okay guys, so the next thing I want to look for is the cactus flowers. So we're gonna come over to here to Salacia Beach and just see what happens. I'm gonna start planting these things. Okay, surely one of these grows with a cactus flower, right? Oh, we got one! Oh, it's so cool. Okay, what do I do? Do I need a shear for this? I feel like I need shears for this. Oh, we got it! Cactus flower! Okay, you can turn this into pink dye. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna AFK here for a bit to see if we can get some more of these things so we can try decorating with them. I collected a few cactus flowers as they bloomed, but pretty soon I was interrupted by my favorite mob in the game. Oh my god, Wandy T just showed up. This is such perfect timing. Believe it or not, every single item on the medium section of this list comes from the Wandering Trader. So depending on how lucky we get, this could either be really easy to get all this stuff or really hard. Ready to do our first check. Let's see if anything new comes up. Oh. Well, I always love getting brown dye, but that's not quite what we wanted. I guess it's back to AFKing for cactus flowers. I waited for a while collecting flowers, but it was kind of getting boring, except for when I saw the skeleton with diamond armor. Hey, yo. So I decided to work on a little cabana build while I collected more cactus flowers. Believe it or not, this small tropical hut is one of the most expensive buildings in my whole world, since I use so much bamboo wood on the roof. The only way for me to get bamboo planks in Superflat is by finding it in the loot chests of trial chambers, so it can be pretty tough to get in bulk. I left the walls and interior of the hut for later, so we can eventually give it more of a purpose and a story. But for now, I'm done with the cabana, so I started working on some natural details, including a few new palm trees. Okay, that was a pretty fun build, but I still don't even have a stack of cactus flowers, so we'll definitely have to build a farm for these at some point. But I want to try decorating with them, so let's clean up all the cactus we planted. Wait, how did my skeleton horse get there? I have these flowers here, these pink flowers, and I think the cactus flower would look really cool. Okay, can we place these on anything? Oh my gosh, we can. Oh, that's so sick. That looks really cool. I stopped by the library courtyard to place a few more cactus flowers because I felt like they really fit the vibe of this area. I also visited my greenhouse where I've collected every plant in Superflat. I had already kind of predicted the cactus flowers with these candles. All right, we're done with the easy stuff, so let's try to get all the medium stuff here at my Wandering Trader farm. I'm gonna go to sleep and AFK overnight, and we'll see how many Wandering Traders we get. I have been AFK for like all night and most of the next day. Oh, and there's a Wandy T literally right now. What are the odds of that? Hard to tell how many there are because they're invisible. Did we get anything new? No way, we got the wildflowers! Okay, that was 3 traders checked, and we only got 1 new item. This might be a little harder than I thought. Well, let's go try out these wildflowers. You can use bone meal to create more wildflowers on the spot, making them super easy to farm. I spent probably more time than I should have carefully picking out spots in my world where I felt they would look good. I just feel like it's really important not to go too overboard whenever new blocks come out. And of course, I made sure to add the wildflowers to the greenhouse as well. The only way to move forward was to hope for more wandering traders, so I AFK'd overnight at the farm again, and when I woke up the next morning, it was time to check our luck. Only 1? No, dude. We got the firefly bush! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Okay, so just like the wildflowers, we can just bone meal this to make more. I'm getting so addicted to adding new plants all around my world. I ended up just burying these everywhere so I could get the particles. These add so much atmosphere that I've never had access to, especially because I can't get spore blossoms in Superflat. I'm so excited to see this with the vibrant visuals. I of course added a bunch to the greenhouse as well, including a lot underneath the bee room to sort of look like pollen in the air. After another night of AFKing, 2 more traders were waiting for me in the morning. Pale hanging moss, let's go! Yes! Once again, the pale hanging moss is super easy to duplicate, so I quickly gathered a bunch and then visited the willow tree I recently built to try adding some. It really looks like the Spanish moss you see all over trees in the southern United States. Recently, I moved across the country, and I was so inspired by all the nature I saw on my drive. But speaking of moving, I had a whole lot of unpacking to do, which meant for the next few days I could basically AFK at my wandering trader farm around the clock. What? Nothing. Pale hanging moss. Dang it. Dang it. Nothing. Dang. Ugh. No. But after a bad luck streak, finally things began to turn around. We got pale moss. We got pale moss. Let's go. And just a short time later, the good luck continued. I unlocked the pale oak sapling, and with it, the entire pale oak family. We got the pale oak sapling. Oh, I'm so happy. Once I had more time to play, I was excited to mess with my new items. First, I spread my pale moss with some bone meal, unlocking the pale moss carpet in the process. I decided to give my cemetery a quick makeover with the pale moss, and I think it makes the area feel so much more gloomy and spooky. Then, I made sure to add all the new pale moss plants into the greenhouse with the other new flora. Next, it was time to mess with the new pale oak, and right away, I knew I wanted to build a trolley for my Vicenium Bay. So I got to work laying down the trolley tracks on the road using the center line I had previously marked as a reference point. At the end of the road, I installed a turntable for the trolley to turn around when it reaches the end of its route. Once that was all done, I finally started building the trolley itself. I strategically located it in the tunnel because I'm hoping that I can light it up with lanterns inside and it will help illuminate the road in the tunnel enough for me to remove some of the ugly torch spam. I wanted to use some copper trapdoors on the ceiling of the interior, but I didn't have any that were oxidized, so I decided to fly to the nearest trial chamber to grab some real quick. This simple errand turned into a death loop after I carelessly let my health get too low from slamming into walls with my elytra. A bog skeleton grabbed my overpowered bow and kept killing me until I was finally able to rescue my things with the help of some regen potions on my 3rd attempt. Dude, I don't even think that was worth it. Then I added a heavy core to the front to flexorate a little bit, and I added some glowing headlights and tail lights with glowing sacks. But the trolley still wasn't done because I had to put in the overhead electrical wires. For this, I used chains attached to some of the lanterns I already had along the road. Finally, the trolley was done and I was back to trying to get wandering traders, but I was having absolutely no luck. Even after 30 traders, which is around 120 hours of gameplay, I was still missing 2 items. So I decided to skip ahead to the hardest section, the warm and cold chickens. Since my entire Superflat world is in a plains biome which only spawns the normal chicken, in order to get the warm and cold variants, I'll have to get a chicken jockey to spawn in the nether and in the end. So I started off by visiting my piglin farm because I remember seeing chicken laying around the farm sometimes. The platforms are built out of magma blocks because it's the only block that zombified piglins can spawn on, but regular piglins can't. But the magma pretty much instantly kills the chickens, so I tried replacing part of the farm with netherrack, and sure enough, within about 5 minutes, I spotted a zombified piglin jockey. Normally, you only need 1 chicken to get a whole brood since they lay eggs, but chicken jockeys can't actually lay eggs, so my only choice was to try to get another. I guess I must have been lucky on the first one because getting another took me hours. But finally, after adding even more netherrack and constantly having to clear out the piglins filling up the spawn cap, another jockey spawned. After luring it into the kill chamber and blocking it off, I was able to carefully kill all the other zombified piglins and both the precious jockey. Yes, dude. Please don't die. Yes! With the warm chicken secured, it was time to go for the cold chicken. My first thought was to head to the end dimension and check my drowned farm, but to my horror, it was no longer working. Thanks to a bug fix that I actually talked about in a previous short, the farm could no longer sustain itself. So instead, I spent way too long setting up a path to the end and bringing zombies all the way from my overworld mob farm. I hoped that repeatedly hitting them and then healing them would eventually spawn in lots of reinforcements. But after a while, this method proved to be a complete failure. And at this point, I felt like a failure. I was still missing 2 items from Wandy T, and I had no idea how I was gonna get the cold chicken. I felt like I was letting everyone down, including the sponsor of the video. I went to see how my warm chickens were doing to cheer myself up, but that's when I noticed something. Okay, so I've just kind of left my piglin bartering farm running, and I realized that this whole time we've been getting dried ghast blocks. We already have 36 of these things. I thought we were gonna have to go look for them. I simply couldn't resist playing with the new Chase the Skies content any longer. Who says I need to get all the items in order anyhow? Minecraft is all about playing however is most fun to you. And in that moment, what was most fun to me was soaking as many dried ghast blocks as possible. Oh, they don't look so wrinkly anymore. This one's just like, this is fine. Oh, dude, they're happy. Pretty sure that means they're almost ready. And sure enough, within no time, the gastlings began to appear. Oh my gosh, we got one. Hi, little guy. Oh, hi. What's up, little baby? You take a little bath? Oh my God, they're all oh my God, there's about to be so many. Wait, these things are so much cuter in person. I think I made too many. I think they like snowballs. Hi, you like snowballs? Oh, what have I done? They're so weird, dude. I love these things. Oh, no way, they're starting to grow up. They're starting to grow up, hi! Oh my gosh, they're so happy. They don't want to kill me. We have to try riding one of these around. I kind of want to try making a harness for all 16 colors of wool. Okay, I did it. Oh! Okay, so one of the new features is that you can use shears to unlead something. There we go, it worked. Wait up, wait, come back. No. Oh, no way. Oh, I'm actually riding it. It's like a helicopter. I'm just hovering here. They're all growing up at once. This is crazy. All right, there we have it. One of each color harness. This is ridiculous. Okay, the first thing I want to try is tethering one to the top of my tower over here and one to the top of my Vicenium tower. I always thought it would be so cool to build an airship or like a Zeppelin in my world, but now the Happy Ghast pretty much are the Zeppelins of Minecraft. Wow. This view of my world is insane. Why am I getting like fear of heights being up here? This is very surreal. Oh man, there's like mobs up there. Wait, this is amazing. I feel like a menace. Oh! Okay, we need a place to tether. There we go. We have our blimp. Oh, that's so awesome. Dude, I feel like this is such a cool place to dock him. Did you know that originally the Empire State Building's needle was proposed as a mooring mast for dirigible ships? The idea was insanely optimistic, and the 1920s ended up being the height of airship travel. But I often think about an alternate reality where travel by luxury airship became commonplace now, 100 years later. I'd like to think I was channeling this lost airship reality when I visited the top of my Vicenium tower. Dude, this feels like a movie. There's our dragon egg. Okay, here we go. There we are. Dude, that is so cool. It really puts the scale of the tower in perspective. I think I'm ready to tell you guys why I think this Chase the Skies drop in particular is such a game changer for Superflat. But first, I need to get the perfect soundtrack to tell you. Focus. Focus. Got it. Let's go! All right, that's a new chest we gotta add to our temporary record storage room here. So let's pop this thing in. Okay, here's the deal. After spending some time with this update, it feels almost designed for a Superflat player like me. First of all, you don't just get the dried ghast from piglin bartering like I did. They can also be found in the nether or crafted, making them pretty accessible in the early game. But when you combine the Happy Ghast with all of the new and improved lead mechanics in this drop, it takes things to a whole new level. Other than trading with villagers in the Wandering Trader, the main source of all items in Superflat is from structures. By upgrading a Superflat world from version 1.17 or older to version 1.18.2 or newer, your world essentially becomes jailbroken. Instead of only spawning the usual villages, you'll also get a whole list of other useful structures. These structures contain insanely useful items and mobs. Just the trial chambers alone unlock about 50 unique features. But when it comes to blocking items, easy transport requires endgame stuff like elytra and shulker boxes. And when it comes to mobs, there really is no easy solution for transport, especially when it comes to villagers. All of this basically means that a huge bottleneck in Superflat has just been removed, making it easier than ever to get started in Superflat survival. In order to demonstrate just how easy it is to transport stuff with the Ghast, I thought it'd be fun to go collect our worm chickens from the nether dimension. I have this empty space in the ceiling of the tower at my base, and I figured for now this could be a really good place to put our happy Ghasts. So I built a little entrance dock thingy into the backside of the dome facing the Spurge. Alrighty, we got some hot chicken to pick up. All right, in we go. Ow, okay, we should probably fix that. Is this portal big enough? Oh, it worked! It worked! Okay, so how does this work? We make a boat, and I think we can lead the boat to this guy? Yes, okay. Can we get these guys into boats? That is the question. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going. Come on, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Oh, great. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats filled. So now can we lead all these boats? 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this gonna work? Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh my. No way it's working. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is legendary. Here we go. What game am I even playing right now, dude? The real question is, can we get them all through the portal safely? Okay, this is gonna be tricky. No, my chickens! Okay, they're safe, don't worry. Come now, little chickens. Get in there. I guess we can leave them here for now, but we gotta build a farm for these guys. But I think I do like using this space for the happy Ghast, so I'm gonna move all my Ghasts from the beach into here. But as majestic as the journey was, I quickly discovered that moving all of these Ghasts across my world was painfully slow. So I brewed up some speed 2 splash potions to try throwing on the Ghasts. Let's try it out. All right, let's go. Oh, is that a little better? It's still so slow. I think it's probably good for game balance that they're pretty slow, but maybe I should have thought about where I wanted to keep these things before I hatched like 16 of them, because yeah, this is pretty painful right now. But it's actually a pretty cool opportunity to check out another feature we haven't really looked into, which is that if we go to music and sounds, there's new options for music frequency. And we have this new cool option for a music toast. So if we turn this on and we turn the music to constant, you'll see what happens. All right, see that? That's the music toast right there. And we've got music right away here. Dang, dude. I realized it's actually been years since I played this game with the music on. I'm always recording or streaming or watching a YouTube video on my other monitor, but maybe I should try this more often because I don't think I'm gonna forget this moment. It's not every day you get that special feeling. Oh man, that music toast is so cool. That's such a nice little touch. I'm so glad they added that. I hope we get more nice like little quality of life UI stuff like that in the future. Wait a minute, guys. I got so far into this before I just realized we can probably chain them together with the leads. Okay. Wait a minute. I think it's working. Is it working? Dude, no way! Why didn't I think of this earlier? Dude, we probably could have done all of them at once. Do you guys see now why the combination of these Ghasts and the new lead mechanics is so insane? Okay, but how are we gonna fit through here? Oh no. Oh no. Are they coming? Wait, they're actually coming through? No way! Oh no, the lead snapped, okay. Okay, we got all of them in here somehow. Man, I have so many ideas for how we can decorate this room and make little stations for all of our Ghasts. And there's so many other possibilities with the Happy Ghast and the new lead mechanics that I'm excited about for my world. I've seen some really impressive elevator designs that would be perfect for my Vicinium Tower, like this pork-based one by Mumbo Jumbo. And I've even seen some really cool ski lifts that could potentially fit in my world as well. But there is still one feature from this update I promised we'd check out, and that's the vibrant visuals. They're the new default graphics setting in Minecraft, Minecraft, and I'm so excited to check them out in my world for the first time. Vibrant Visuals isn't quite out for Java Edition yet, so I converted my world to Bedrock Edition. Whoa, this is default Minecraft now? Hello? What do you think, buddy? Whoa, the clouds. Yo, wait, with the reflections? I can't believe this is in the game. Oh, dude, the glass up there. The glass up there with the end rods. It looks like stars. Okay, guys, I want to go to bed because there's two things in particular about Vibrant Visuals that I really want to check out. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but these shadows are adhering to the pixel grid of the game. That's something I've never seen any other shaders do in Minecraft, and it's really cool looking. Oh man, the clouds look so good. I can't get over it. Oh, wow, the water. The water looks so amazing in the daytime. Oh, and that brings me to the second thing I wanted to take a look at. They have these dynamic underwater caustics that are also pixel perfect. Even like the way the light is diffracting is adhering to the pixel grid. Do you guys see that? A lot of these features are things I've never seen in any shader pack, and this is just built into the game now. Do you see how it like only does the light where it should? It's such an interesting effect. Okay, I'm gonna drown. Guys, the firefly particles look amazing. They're like actually reflecting on the water. Do you guys see that? It is just completely blowing my mind that this is vanilla Minecraft. Man, the attention to detail is just really, really nice. I wanted to set up these before and after shots so you guys could really feel the impact of the Vibrant Visuals. Of course, I'm always gonna love the classic look and feel of the game, but the game has been out for 15 years, and I'm just really excited that they're still upgrading it visually as well as content-wise. I never thought Minecraft could get even cozier, but here we are, I guess. All right, the last place I really want to check out is the greenhouse. Oh, it already looks amazing on the outside. Oh, look at the way the light is hitting my hand as I'm walking through. Now we're getting the firefly particles, and the bee room feels so alive. People ask me a lot what my favorite build in this world is, and it might just be the greenhouse after today. All these new plants just add so much, and with the Vibrant Visuals, I can't get enough of this. I literally built this greenhouse so that I would have a place to relax in my flat world. Honestly, the only thing that could make this place better would be those two missing plants from the Wandering Trader. But let's just check the Wandering Trader farm one last time, just in case. Whoa, that's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, is that 5? 5 of them? Nothing, nothing. No way, no way, no! There's no way. We actually got the tall dry grass. I can't believe it. Mogswamp with the buzzer beater. The dry grass was actually the item on the list I was most looking forward to. I've wanted a block like this in the game for so long. I duplicated the dry grass and placed some on Salacia Beach, and just as I had hoped, it added so much. And then, as tradition, I added some to my greenhouse as well. We were able to get every single item except the eye blossom, so I'd say that's a pretty big win. Oh, and by the way, I need your help figuring out a good way to get the cold chicken to spawn. Let me know in my Discord or in the comments if you have a good solution. If you've been thinking about making a Minecraft Forever world, I think right now is a really great time to do it. Even though my world is 13 years old, for the first 10 years of that, this wasn't my job at all. I was a normal kid, learning to drive, applying to college, graduating, getting my first job, and I made so many memories in my world along the way that remind me of my personal journey, like some sort of virtual memory garden. The point is, don't be discouraged if Minecraft isn't your full-time job. You can still accomplish amazing things. But if you want to help me keep doing Minecraft as my job and be featured at the end of my Flatworld videos like all of these cool people, feel free to check out my Patreon. Thanks for watching.